Hey Internet Land, I'm Jerome. I just wanted to share something interesting that happened to me recently. So for Father's Day, my daughter gave me a Father's Day card, which isn't all that unusual. And this is one of those Father's Day cards that's pretty common where somebody creates a fill-in-the-blank questionnaire and then an adult asks them the fill-in-the-blank questions verbally and they fill in the funny responses the children respond with. So for Father's Day, my wife filled out one of these for my 6-year-old daughter, and this is what I came up with. So interesting little answers, right? First question: my dad is blank years old, so she filled in 89. So I'm not 89. But next one: his favorite food is salad. That's not right. Clearly, salad is not my favorite food. I'm actually kind of glad that one of the questions is, what do you think Dad's weight is? Kind of glad that's not in there. So the next one, what's his favorite drink? So this one she got kind of right. She put down green water and Pepsi. Now I do like Pepsi. I try not to drink it. But green water, I like to drink Perrier. And it comes in green bottles, and so just to make it easier on the girls, we just call it green water. So this one she got pretty much right. How do I describe him? She put down brown hair, black beard, brown eyes, like me, and he works really hard. So every dad out there wants to be praised for his contributions to his family, right? So how awesome is it that she praises my character for being a hard worker? I just thought that was awesome. Just kind of made my heart warm. But more than that, did you notice the point that she made when she said brown eyes like me? That she's identifying with me right there. It's not enough that she just has brown eyes, and not enough that I just so happen to have brown eyes too. But she's making the correlation that she and I have brown eyes because we're related, and so she's identifying with me based on her eye color. So the next question is, what's my full name? She put down Jerome Louise Garrett. Guys, my middle name is not Louise. Her middle name is Louise. And so I thought this was kind of interesting as well. So once again, she's identifying with me. She's saying that we are so much alike that we not only should share a last name and eye color, but we should just go ahead and share our middle name as well. She identifies that much with me. I thought that was great. So the next one, my favorite color, she thinks is black. It's not black. I'm not that dark of a person. But you know what? Doesn't really matter. So the next question, when I cuddle with him, he feels, and then the fill in the blank there, so she said warm and cozy, which is, okay, I feel warm and cozy. And then the next part she said I was really soft. I'm not. This is all muscle, guys. Not really soft here. So that was clearly a wrong answer. And so then she asked, what's the favorite thing to do with Dad? And so she put down her favorite thing to do with Dad was to cuddle. So, that's just going to warm your heart by itself. And so then she signed her name and filled in, all sorts of happy Father's Day and little happy faces and stars and hearts, because that she's just giving me a gift. So what's this card really saying? It took me a few months to really unpack it all, what she was actually saying in this card. She wasn't proving that she knows much about me at all. In fact, of the fact-based answers, she only got 1 out of 5 questions correctly. So in the strict fact-based sense, she only got like a 20% on this score. But what was she trying to convey? And I think that's the important part of this, is that she was conveying that she loves me. In this card, she's showing me she loves me by identifying with me. She's showing me she loves me through her understanding that I make sacrifices for her. She's showing that she loves me by wanting to know me better. And then she's showing that she loves me by wanting to be intimate with me and, being able to cuddle with me and whatnot. So when she gave me this card, I was sitting at my kitchen table, and it was, of course, Father's Day morning. And I'm sitting there, and I started to tear up a little bit because the Holy Spirit was starting to communicate to me what I mean to Him through this card. So my daughter puts this card together, and she shows me little pieces of her psyche and how she loves me and adores me. And I realized how right she was. She got a ton of questions wrong, but what she was conveying is that she loved me just because I was her dad. And the Holy Spirit was conveying to me that that is exactly the kind of relationship he and I have. I don't get all the answers right. In fact, I might only get 1 out of 5 questions right at a time, which is a failing grade by every measure of academia. But that's not what God is looking for us from us. My daughter, she doesn't have to get all the questions right about me. She can get 1 out of 5 correct. All I care is that she loves me. And that's exactly how God the Father wants us to be. He doesn't care if you get all the questions correct about him. He doesn't care if you get a 1 out of 5. He really doesn't. He just wants us to love him. That's it. Simple as that. Christ, boiled down all the 10 commandments, all the law for us. And he said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. That's what he said. And then the second law, he said, love others just like you love yourself. And isn't that interesting that you don't have to know a lot about God to love him? You can want to be intimate with him. You can want to cuddle with him. You can identify with him, and you don't have to know the specifics of what kind of water he likes to drink, or how old he is, or what he looks like to do all that. You don't have to get that right. Alright, so let me leave you with this little question. Do you think the Bible is all about do's and don'ts? A lot of people in our society think that the Bible is all about what you can't do and how it makes your life no fun. And I beg you, just listen to what I'm about to say. You're wrong. You're just simply wrong. That's the Bible is all about the creator of the universe wanting to have a personal relationship with you. He wants to know you, and he wants you to know him back. That's intimacy. He wants you to have an intimate, real relationship with him. So how do you do that? First step, you just have to accept Christ as God and believe that God raised him from the dead. That's all there is to it. So if you have any questions on that, please message me, comment below. I'll get a hold of you. If you don't like me, you don't like my hair or whatever, go find somebody that does have an intimate relationship with Christ and go talk to them about it. It would make their month or their year if you just went and asked them about it. So please, I beg you, if you want to get an A in life, you can get 1 out of 5 questions right, but if you want to get 100% in the eyes of God, you need to know Jesus Christ. If you have any questions about what I've said, comment below. If you like what I said, if you don't like what I said, comment below. And guys, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.